Hi guys, good morning. I wanted to come on here to do a little catch up with you, discuss a few things, including Dr. Morse's herbs. And I'm going to show you the one I've been taking recently with my reproductive system support drops, which are amazing. All of Dr. Morse's products really are amazing and they work. He's really created these fantastic synergetics blends of plants that truly work well together. Um, yeah, I'm fascinated and I truly value everything that he does. So, as you know, I found out about Dr. Morse last year. And I was actually finishing nutrition, holistic nutrition, and I really wanted to become a naturopathic doctor. I always loved healing and medicine. I didn't want to become a surgeon, so I didn't want to go to a medical school, but naturopathy just resonates with me so much more, mostly because I dislike the fact that allopathic medicine, because of the pharmaceutical input and control, which unfortunately is reality, is not a theory, they focus on the degeneration of the body as we get older. And I truly believe that we can regenerate the body no matter what age we are in. And I'll tell you why. Every day, our body regenerates. Every day, your cells die and are reborn again. Mitosis is a beautiful cycle of life. There are some cells that are quicker doing it, like the skin, cells that are slower, and so on and so forth. But the body regenerates. And so even the nervous system, which was always taught not to do that, is actually doing it super slow, but does regenerate, which means that we can heal the body. But what makes us feel sick is the entire environment we live in, right? I can tell you that for the past few months, having spent much more time in the city, even the EMF from everywhere, I feel it. And because it was bad weather, I couldn't be outside as much. Now I'm going outside and make sure that I put my feet on the grass and I really ground. That's the only way you're going to rebalance the energetics in your body, your field, the energy field, so that the EMFs are kind of taken out of you, because we do get unbalanced with the negative and positive ions that are unfortunately part of everything, right? Because it's energy. EMF is just a form of energy. Now, we can't control what they've done, like, the 5G and so on, but we can transcend it by making sure that we are attuning to earth vibration. This is why grounding is so important. Now, on the other side is, how do we cleanse the body? How do we detoxify? Because the thing is this, we are a byproduct of what we eat, a cellular level, because it's what we absorb through the food, but also what we detoxify and get out of the body. If you have toxins that are lingering in your body and they stay there, they will stay there, which means that they will make the environment in your body toxic. And so that means that the cells cannot be in interstitial fluid that is optimal for their health, and when they regenerate, they might actually have genetic discord and problems, and they might result in things like cancers and tumors. Also, the lymphatic system, very important. Something that Dr. Morse talks about all the time. Is the only one that really dives into it, and the necessary steps to make it cleanse, that open up the channels of your kidneys to get stuff out. But also the digestive system, super important. Something I've been using lately before I go into supporting thyroid, endocrine system, pituitary gland, which I'm all on, is this. This is the GI support, the moderate mover. This is for someone that generally goes to the bathroom at least once a day. I do like to cleanse out. This is like a colonics in a bottle. So if you're someone that is super regular, you can do the gentle mover, which is obviously less strong than this. If you're someone that doesn't poop, they have a stronger one. So when you are selecting your detox pack with the lymphatic system, with the kidneys, you can get the herbs that are appropriate for your bowel movement. I personally decided to do the moderate mover. Last time I did the gentle and it worked just as well. The moderate is pretty strong. I probably won't do it more than once a year. I will do the gentle because you do go more often. But I felt like I really needed to go a little bit more often, especially because, again, I told you I'm living in the city a lot more, and I do feel it. I am on a high raw diet, mostly raw in any case, and so I do feel that that's a difference. But, I've been... things are changing all the time. I don't have always like an amazing amount of energy. I'm not gonna lie about that, especially since the eclipse. My energy has actually, it started before. It started when the time changed, when we went into British summertime. My energy has been a little bit all over the place in the morning, as in almost like I've been feeling jet lagged, like, but not because of like the hour is 1 hour, it shouldn't be that much of a difference, but I just felt that there's been a little bit of movement energetically, maybe even with that shift, and so maybe it's different dimensional timelines that are clashing. I'm not quite sure. I didn't really dive into it, but I feel it at a deeper level than just the time change. Moreover, of course, I had been for months now much less strict with the time I go to bed, because I used to go to bed at 10 o'clock, 10:30. My time has moved to 11, 12. I like to get up really early. I feel frustrated when I don't. And so I'm starting to go to bed earlier. Now that challenge has been with the volleyball trainings, because we had match and we had to train, but I have made them aware that if things don't stop, I can only do up to 10 o'clock latest as a favor, because to myself, to them as a team, obviously I want to be part of a team, but I cannot go past that, because that really does mess up my circadian rhythm. So even when I talk about working out, it's really important to actually understand when is the right time to work out, because I feel like I'm a morning person. In the morning I like to do my practice, I like to work out, I like to be active, I'm productive. Comes afternoon to evening, I start winding down naturally. That's my body telling me, you can rest now, take it easy. And I feel I need to respect that, and I don't always, and when I don't, I feel exhausted. Moreover, since the eclipse, and this is something that definitely since the eclipse, my dreams have been insane. And by insane, I mean I am definitely astral traveling, because my body is here, but I am living experiences that are so real. When I wake up, I really am actually disoriented being back in my body. And a lot of last night was very impactful, very powerful. I actually went into something really deep within my subconscious about how I feel about my body. That was very much of an experience that I want to share at some point, not in this video because it's long. But actually I will do it in my podcast episode 100 that will come in a couple of weeks. I can't believe the Green Life has 100 episodes already. I am really, really excited. But I definitely, yeah, that's something really powerful. And because of the travel, astral traveling while I'm sleeping, I've been feeling so tired when I wake up. I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I've been working all night. And so that's been challenging. The heat doesn't help. I love to sleep in a fresh environment. So that's challenging sometimes when it's hot. But in any case, these are the updates. But yeah, when it comes to Dr. Morse's herbals, these guys are amazing. If you are in the US, I have a link as an affiliate, and you can also get a 5% discount. The discount is only valid the first purchase you make. When it comes to Europe, there are two sellers. There is one in the Netherlands, which I find much more trustworthy and very good at dispatching, communicating. There's one in Romania. My communication with him hasn't been horrible. The person that is in charge of it is actually very sweet, but I think there is less accountability if a package gets lost, because he doesn't send it with registered mail to a level that you know exactly what it is, and more like, oh, it's in Italy or it's in France or it's in Portugal, but it doesn't tell you exactly what's going on, so you have to be chasing, and I really don't feel that that's the right way to do it, especially because the price between shipping with him and shipping with the guys in the Netherlands is not that much, it's not that different. It's like maybe €5 difference, so quite honestly, the guys in the Netherlands are way better. If you are in the UK, I also have a link for you to get it in the UK, so there's no problem with shipping and customs. And that's another thing, we can't, here in Europe, I don't have an affiliate account, but I do support these businesses because you get them from Europe, so you don't have to worry about customs, which has been a really huge issue. And I cannot tell you, the herb that I'm holding, this is an expensive piece of herbs. So the story is, I ordered it while Carl was in the US. It didn't arrive on time because it happened over Thanksgiving. And I'm like, oh crap. But we had a friend that had to come over. He forgot to bring it. He was going to give it to his dad because he was going to come over. He forgot to give it to him. Then he's like, oh, don't worry, I feel responsible. I'm going to ship it over. The man is crazy. He paid $300 to ship it. But this is the thing. I said to him, do not ship it if custom is not covered, otherwise it's just a disaster. Of course, he didn't care for that, or Carl didn't say it, because, you know, men. And then it arrived here, and on top of $300 that he had to send it to pay to ship it, the $160 to buy the whole set in the US with the discount, which is why I even got it, because it was so well discount. By the time it got here, it was €200 in customs, which is more than the herbs cost. It was honestly, like, it blew my mind. I was just like, what do I do? Send it back? I didn't want the guy to feel like I've just spent €300. What the hell? But I also was like, really? In any case, so those are very expensive herbs. So lesson learned, from now on, I'm just getting them in Europe because I cannot be bothered with customs in this country. They are crazy. They are thieves. And I'm sure it's every country like that, but I'm talking from experience here. They make you pay for the shipping cost. It makes no freaking sense. I can pay for the goods, of course, 23%, sure. It's a lot of money already, but they make you pay for everything, and it makes no sense. So unfortunately, that's the downside of ordering things from the US or the UK. I used to get so many things from the UK. I need to literally go home now and get it, because it's just impossible for me to get it here. So that's the roundup of what I wanted to say. A lot happening, a lot is coming through. If you are on the lookout for a cleanse, this is a good time to start doing it. Moreover, as you know, the inner circle is starting on the 28th. So if you want to join me, it is really time to do so. You can get on board for £15 a month or £150 a year, which gives you 2 months free. In this course, as I shared online on my Instagram, you will get to really learn all about nutrition, as it's a course. But at the top of our presentation and all the material that you can download, and there's no exams, of course, you can have a community. So after the presentation, we have a Q&A, we go into case studies, and we really dive deep into what the community is facing, so that we can understand how to cleanse on a personal level, like what is that you need, and maybe applicable to other people, maybe, and just try to find something that can work. If you want to work on a one-to-one with me, I'm always available, but well, to a certain extent, because I can only do so many clients, but which is why actually the inner circle is something I'm really passionate about, because I can actually serve many more of you, and I can answer more questions. And even though I can't go into the details that I would drill down into a personal session, I can still create a lot of value, and that's really what I'm here for. So I believe that this is a very powerful way to invest in your health. I keep on saying this every time I speak. If you don't take action, you will not see the results that you want to see. But even doing nothing is taking an action. You are deciding not to do anything about it, to be a victim. The result of that is you're not going to heal, you're not going to get better. So you have a choice. You really are the captain of your ship. So if you feel that you are stuck, unhappy with your body, with your mental health, with your emotional health in your life, we all there. We honestly, I don't think there is one person on the planet that is 100% happy with everything and doesn't have to work on something. And that's natural. You know why? Because the moment we get to that stagnation level where we're just accepting everything and staying there, we linger in stagnating waters, and stagnation always comes with disease, bugs. And so yeah, if you're actually thinking about a pond or a puddle, it's just not clean, right? We want fluidity, we want movement, and that means that we have to evolve and change and just become bigger and expand, which you can only do when you take even a small thing in your life and you start working on it. The beautiful thing I've noticed since I started doing this work on myself is that even a small initial change unravels a lot of stuff that you didn't even know you had to work on, and suddenly you're just like, wow, hold on, this is really deep. And this is what I want to talk about in my episode 100, because those dreams have really come through. There's something really, really deep that is happening in my body, in my mind, in my soul at healing level. There's something that definitely happened in another dimension of life that I am recovering from. That I can see I actually thought a lot of the misalignment with how I like my body even came only from my experience here with my mother, because of her eating disorders that were kind of transmuted to me. But actually seems that it was from way before. And so it's important to, yeah, it was really a fascinating dream, and it really felt like I was there and I knew exactly what I was on top of it, but also how my soul was interacting with that body that I was in. Like I knew that I was traveling and getting there, but I also knew that I was looking from the outside. I cannot even explain it so well because you have to experience it. But yeah, it was fascinating. In any case, I hope you're having a great day. Again, if you want to learn more about the inner circle, in the show notes or in the post, I've linked everything for you and you can check it in. And I will see you soon.